What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. And as you can see today, we are not working on a Mustang. This is a car here from our family fleet, 2008 Honda Civic. It has been on the channel before. It is an excellent car, super reliable. It has provided years of commuting services to the family. Now, a couple of videos back, we replaced these headlight assemblies and changed the headlights, the bulbs, to Auxito LEDs. This not only increased light output, but it also made it look much, much better. And in that video, we had to remove the front bumper cover to do that install. And you might have noticed that the front of this car needs a little bit of love. It has a crack right over there from an encounter with another vehicle. The clear coat is peeling, which is very common for Civics of this year's. And it has some scratches and dings from parking lots and roadways over all of those years. Well, what you gonna do? You're gonna buy a new bumper cover, send it to a body shop, have it resprayed. It's a lot of money and a lot of time. So that's more than we wanted to do with this old girl, so we just kind of lived with it. That is until I found a company called BumpersThatDeliver by MBI Auto. Not only do they sell body parts, you can have them pre-painted in factory colors to match your car. So we reached out to them for this Tango Red Pearl Metallic, I think that's the name, and let me show you what I got. And here it is. Kind of crazy that they fold it, but allegedly once you leave it in the sun or heat it up, it should pop right out. So we're gonna see if that's the truth. I'll lay it down right here. Very carefully. Let's go get a razor blade. Now there are directions back here that say read before cutting, or read before opening. I'm gonna take a look at these. Pretty decent, I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of stuff here. Unpackage the bumper. You may notice as soon as the package has been removed, the part already wants to naturally return to its original shape. You might notice a white powder on the part. This is cornstarch used to protect it from any scratches in transit. We got a video guide, a QR code that you can scan for Spanish or English. So we're gonna put this back over here, and we're gonna carefully cut open this bumper. I will say it's pretty well packed. Cardboard behind the plastic wrap, so I can't actually cut the bumper itself. I have to admit, I'm a bit skeptical of the whole folding of the bumper, but I've been assured that they pop out beautifully, so I'm gonna be honest, I'm excited about this. Okay, peel this over. Got tons of cardboard here. All right, let's carefully take the plastic wrap off. Take off the cardboard. Plastic paper is now off. All we have is a little foam paper. That looks amazing. I'm gonna have to give you a closer look on this. I hope this captures how amazing this looks. We got a little bit of a run here. I'm not worried about it. I could probably even wet sand that out. But aside from that, the color looks great. I actually sent them a color sample for them to match up with. It looks great. This is really going to freshen up the front of the car. You can see that these sides are folded in, and they have started to fold out. The directions say that we should put it in the sun or in a warm room. It's probably about 60 degrees. I'll probably put it in the backyard for a little bit. Then I'm going to move it into the inside, let it sit overnight in a room so we can make sure that this kind of pops out. Okay, so I couldn't wait to let it sit overnight. I wanted to make sure it could actually pop out, and it really does. I use this little hair dryer that I have in the garage, and you can see after about 10 minutes, it popped out to about here. That will work. I still have to do a little work on the bottom corner. I'll put a picture of what that looked like when I first opened it up. And on the other side, I spent a little less than 10 minutes. You see that it's still angled a little bit. I still have to work on it. Again, I have to work on that bottom corner. But yeah, this thing came out really nice. It looks really, really phenomenal. Can't wait to get it on the car. I'm going to keep hitting it with the hair dryer just to get this all molded out. It's doing it by itself, but I'm going to do down there in that bottom corner, and yeah, then we will put it on the car. First thing we're going to do is pop the hood. So now that the hood is open, in order to gain access to the two upper bumper cover mounting bolts, you have to remove this protective cover, which is held in by this clip, this clip, this clip, and these two clips. The inner clips are the type that you pop up the center and remove it, while the outer ones are just pop it up with a screwdriver. Just be careful, try not to break them. Now that the bolts are all out, you can simply pop this off on both sides. And it's only tucked in into this grill area, and you got to get it over the latch. And now you can see the 1 and 2 front bumper retaining bolts. So we'll take out this one side and then the other side. So on the sides here, there are clips that are built into right here, clips that are mounted on the fender, but the only thing you really have to remove is there's a Phillips head screw that goes straight up and goes into the fender. You shouldn't have any issues getting to it, even with a screwdriver this long, unless you have your wheel turned, but if your wheels are turned straight, pretty much comes right out. And once that's out, you can gently pull the bumper away, and you can see those are in there, the clips that the top of the cover kind of pops into. Let's just go do the other side. Top is done, sides are done. Now all that's left to do is to get underneath and remove all of the push pins. So I'm gonna do my best to explain how these clips work, how you remove them, how you install them. So this white piece of cardboard, that represents your bumper cover, and this tan piece of cardboard represents the under tray or whatever the bumper is being retained to. They both have the same size hole, and when you go to install, you line them up. This is the clip itself, and when I push in the center of the clip, you'll see that the legs, these little feet, pop out. And that's where the retaining action comes from. To remove it, you use a screwdriver or a clip removal tool, and you pop it right out. So again, if this is the bumper cover and this is what's underneath, you line up the holes, you push the clip through, pop it in, and now these two pieces are effectively clipped together. And that's how it works. To remove it, once again, you go to the slot, you pop it up, you pull out the center, and it comes right out. Now, these work great. The only thing is, if they are older, they do get brittle and they tend to break. So it's a good idea to keep a few on hand. They're cheap enough, and I've left a link in the description if you need any. Let's get back to the install. So the bumper is off. I didn't video taking it off, but here it is. Pretty easy. Once all the lower pins are off, you just kind of lift it up and it comes right off. You're gonna have to swap over that grill, the front plate, and underneath here, if you can see it, is that little rubber valance. That's gotta come off too. So let's get those pieces off. Removing the grill itself requires an 8mm socket, or what I'm gonna use is a nut driver. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, and you should be able to pull the grill right off the front. So as you can see, the grill is off and ready for the new bumper. Now we have to take off this license plate bracket, which uses 3 bolts. One has a Phillips head. The other, I believe, are 10mm heads. There's also clips inside of here. And then we have to take off that lower valance and put it all on a new one. There you go, set that down here. And as you can see, there is a clip here and a clip here that we have to pop off and reuse on the new bumper cover. And we will have to drill, wow, this is dirty, drill a new hole for the top. And yeah, let's get that done. So looking at this thing's a mess. So we're gonna clean it up. We're gonna hit it with a little super clean and see how it comes out. Let it sit for about 2 minutes. I'm gonna give it a quick hose off. Let that dry. Come back to it later. So all we have left now is this lower valance to remove, and it's pretty much like pushed in. And these 1, 2, this one down here, 3, 4, and the corners, which I already took out. I think that's all that holds it in, and same thing, just pop out the center, and it should pop right off and transfer to the new. Well, she's done, boys. Grill is on, gotta wipe it down, it's got fingerprints all over it. Front license plate is on. I drilled and put this last bolt in. Lower valance is on. It looks really good. Oh, seems to have popped out here. I got to put a push pin in that. That's what I forgot to do. But yeah, I'm going to bring it outside and put it next to the car and see how it looks. So we're just about ready to put the bumper back on, but I can't leave it like this. I'm gonna spray some super clean on here, wipe it down, make it look really nice before I drop the bumper on. Okay, so it's all cleaned up now. I know nobody's gonna see this, but at least I know it's all clean. I'm gonna throw the front bumper on and line everything up and hopefully button her up. Okay, bumper is on. Needs to be tightened up, but it looks really good. Color match is on point considering the car is an 08. They really did a great job matching it. I did send them a paint sample and they nailed it. They absolutely nailed it. I mean, I wish the rest of the car was as shiny as this, but it's all right. We could buff it out. I mean, I still got to put the screws on the inside wheel wells, all the push pins underneath, and we're going to put the 2 bolts up top, put all the trim back on, and we'll see how she looks. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased. Yeah, body lines are all good, just like the OEM was. Yeah, I'm real happy. The OEM grill popped right in. The OEM front license plate bracket popped right in. Even the lower valance, everything was just like an OEM bumper. Like I said, I'm going to finish it all up, but I will put a link in the description to Bumpers That Deliver by MBI Auto. And if you go over there and tell them SVTAdam sent you, it's a pretty good product and a pretty cool product to not have to hit that body shop and just pop it in. All right. Well, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.